live show every Thursday. Today's January 30th, 2020. Thank you, YouTube, for reminding me of the date. And I want to say a quick hello to everyone. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, please use the chat. Adam with the blue wrench is your admin. There'll be several others who pop in during the night. And that's pretty much it. Let's jump right into the show. Half of the show is going to be spent showing you guys how I pick out and determine some unique items for sourcing when you're out to add to your hard goods. So a lot of you are stuck on clothing. I recommend hard goods and electronics and things. Of course, we go over those. I've been posting them, Amazon items, eBay items, things to sell that are not clothing and shoes. You'll just sell a lot more of it. But also, if you are stuck on the clothing or you need to pad your sales or add some more inventory in because you didn't find quite enough hard goods, how to determine unique items. So I went into a new Goodwill yesterday. If you missed the video, check it out. But I bought 3 shirts and I spent $15 or $16 on them. They were $5 a piece plus tax. They wouldn't take my sales tax certificate, which was annoying and odd. But anyways, so these were what? They came out to $5.40 after tax because we have 8% or 8.5% sales tax here. And here's the thing about clothes. Even if you buy something for $4 or $5, you have to be able to sell it for 20, 25 and up. But you also don't want to sit on it for days and days and days and days, right? Or weeks and weeks and weeks or months and months. So I chose some items just to show you how unique items will sell. And then also how the sell-through rate affects the overall sales of your store and can snowball into a lot more money. So a lot of times people are doing a lot of work on eBay and they're getting a lot of inventory and they're putting in a lot of hours and they have a potential of making a lot of profit. But unfortunately, the stuff is selling so slow, it's just holding them down all over the place, right? So if you can get your sell-through rate up, a lot of people, they have enough merchandise or inventory that they could be selling way more than they're selling. It's just selling at too low of a sell-through rate, which I've explained in other videos. I'll touch on a little bit tonight. Yeah, Megan is also an admin. She's got the blue wrench if you need something else down in Dallas. So welcome into Megan and everyone else that's here. And I have a new channel I'm going to be throwing you guys a link to a little bit later too. And I also want to announce that I'm going to be having, starting 2 weeks from today, a lot of people on the live shows that are starting YouTube channels, and I want to help support a lot of those people that are pursuing putting out content. As long as they put out quality content, they have built their self, they've put the work in and understand how hard it is, and they actually have some good content, I would love to put them up on the channel. Jamie Pampalona, we'll talk about that a little bit later. It's been talked about, and I made a video about it. You can check back on my channel. So let me show you a couple of unique items I got yesterday, just 3 real quick items, and then I'm going to jump into the rest of the topic here. So this is a United States Coast Guard. The brand is called KAMP Camp Shirt by Eagle Crest Incorporated. I don't know, don't care. It's all going to be about keywords, and I'm going to give you guys a tip that's going to help you a lot in a minute. Thank you, Colorado Tex. Been a while since you've been on. Appreciate it. I understand things get busy, so thank you for the $4.99 super chat, Colorado Tex. So this is just a shirt by the Coast Guard. It's not made by them, but it displays. It's Hawaiian. See, it says United States Coast Guard. It's got the helicopters, the planes, the boats. It is completely awesome. This shirt is going to sell in 2 weeks, not because I have a YouTube following, simply because it is going to sell in under 2 weeks' time, probably less than a week, right? And it's going to sell for $30 or $35. The second shirt that's exactly the same. Do you see how unique that is? How often do you see a Coast Guard shirt? Somebody's going to love it, right? The second one is Tommy Bahama. There's 1,000 Tommy Bahama, 5,000 Tommy Bahama shirts listed. But how many Tommy Bahama shirts listed do you see with monkeys, Hawaiian shirts with monkeys on them? Check that out, right? This shirt is so unique, so different that it's going to sell immediately. There's a reason I wear Robert Graham and collect them, because they're so unique. And when I see them, I buy them. And I'm not the only one. There's thousands of people that collect Robert Graham. Now, the third one's a little odd. It's not something you expect. It's just one that I happen to know. It's called Basiri Umo, which I'll show you. I'm only going to show you guys a couple shirts because I want to make a point. So it's Basiri Umo. It's not that big. Usually these come in 2 and 3X, but these shirts have a cult following. I don't know why. People love these shirts. Every time I list one, it's gone as fast as I can list it. As long as it has this kind of weird coloring, you know, all different colors, designs, whatever. The point is 3 unique shirts with 3 different types. They will all sell in 2 weeks or less. Think about the thousands of pieces in your store that just keep recycling. You're just relisting the same items. Why do you want to keep relisting plain blue t-shirts that there's a million of, right? You got to have stuff that stands out. Plus size stands out. This stuff with different designs, different unique items stands out. Go watch the video I put up yesterday from Goodwill. Look for items that stand out, and then look for electronics. You have to sell stuff that either people want, they're looking for, or that catch their eye, right? Plus size 3. Why do you guys think 4X, 5X, 3X even sell really good? Because there's not a lot of it, and there's a big enough following that anytime somebody sees a 4X shirt, it catches their eye because they're like, wow, I need 4X. Boom. Okay. So that's kind of my lesson for tonight. I kind of want to give you guys an eBay lesson and then jump into other stuff. So, yeah, Figgy, putting up some more of those. There's going to be a lot more. Okay, now on to the second part of the video because I only wanted to spend like 5 minutes on that. eBay Open 2020 does not exist. There is no eBay Open 2020. They put up a post, if you didn't see my video earlier, that rather than in lieu of eBay Open 2020, eBay is going to do eBay Upfront. They're calling them Upfront meetups in, I think it's like 15 or 20 different cities. I don't know. You can go, somebody can go count. And one of those cities happens to be Tampa on February 27th, which I will be at. If you're local to Florida or you just want to come into town, come hang out at eBay Upfront. Armature Works, Tampa, February 27th. It's a Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Okay, what is an eBay Upfront? So they are basically just 3-hour meetups. Think of them as a glorified cocktail hour where eBay execs and employees and other sellers and people will all meet up, discuss things, mini little talk, and then a gathering and a networking. It's nothing like an eBay Open. I've been to some eBay events outside of eBay Open, and they're just a couple hours, hang out, grab a drink, grab some nachos, whatever it is. Armature Works has a bunch of bars and bar food type stuff around it, like right in the circle. It's a big open air type place. So that is it. I don't know how many people can sign up, but if you haven't signed up, it's $20. You do get a gift card that says that you can use on eBay. So you get your $20 back to use. You'll have to go and sign up right away. So you know, I don't know how many people, but no more than a couple hundred, I'd imagine. So that's what you need to go do. The link is just go to eBay and click on community and then click on the upfronts. Okay. So no eBay Open in Vegas, which was 3 days, sleep in the hotel, come downstairs, have workshops all day. It's not like that. It's not the same. And some people are highly disappointed that there's no eBay Open. And I got to agree, it's a bummer. eBay Open is a very, very expensive trip, but a very informative, great networking opportunity. With that said, eBay says the reason they're not having eBay Open is because they would rather come to us to visit us rather than us have to take away from our business hours, our work, our money to go out to Vegas, which, trust me, people that go there are prepared to spend that money and able to walk away from their business. I want to ask you guys in the chat what you think. I believe that the reason there's no eBay Open, and I truly believe this, is because eBay is in a bit of a limbo type stage right now. I think that, you know, look, eBay hasn't even rehired a new CEO on a permanent basis. They still have an acting CEO. I don't even remember his name. Somebody can put it, but I don't remember his name. I don't believe that eBay was prepared to spend the money. eBay Open costs a lot of money to put on, millions of dollars. They have to rent the Mandalay Bay or wherever they do for probably 5 days to allow for setup and takedown. They have to transport all of their eBay employees and their eBay equipment and setups and light kits and radios, setups and spinning wheels and all this stuff to Las Vegas, airplane tickets for everyone to get there, hotels for everyone. Then the 5,000 attendees have to get free swag, free, you know, at least a couple bucks a bag per person. They have to pay for all the food. They pay for all of the coffees and desserts and things. Then they have a party at the last night where they rent out, you know, like this time was the House of Blues. They did the Brooklyn Bowl 2 years in a row that we went to. They pay for all the food and all the alcohol at that place. They pay for a performer and band. They pay for, you know, all that other stuff that you don't think about. They do have sponsors and they do sell tickets. We were estimating $1.5 million to $2 worth or $2 million worth of sponsorships and ticket sales at the amount that the tickets are. So I think that they don't want to I don't think that they want to spend that money. And I don't think that without an acting CEO, it makes it very difficult. And with all of the trouble and problems that eBay's had in the last 12 months to 24 months, it really may not be a good look, right? Might not be a good look. So I'd be interested in the chat what you guys think. But that's my thoughts on it. I could be totally wrong, but I think so. How was the recent eBay upfront in Brooklyn? 876, the Pepperman. Curious. eBay's just being cheap. It's not an event that makes them any money. And that's true. It loses them money. It costs money. They don't want to deal with all the complaints. They would be swamped. They were swamped pretty well last year as well. Good night, Nadine. Thank you for being here. The reason there's no eBay open is because of the corporate raiders, Elliott Management. I would say that the corporate stockholders are also probably putting pressure on eBay not to host an eBay Open event, if I had any input into that. I think half the flippers I see are from Florida. I am too, Florida. Maybe you should host your own eBay workshop with all the Florida flippers. I'd come to that. Okay, so that's the third part of this video that I want to get into, this live show. Villagers attacking with pitchforks, yeah. The third part of this video was in lieu of eBay having no eBay Open and doing eBay Upfront. So eBay Upfront is all over, but again, it's not really a dedicated 2 or 3 day event. It's just a night with cocktails in a localized area with 100 or 200 people. Remember, eBay Open had 5,000 people, the biggest sellers, the smallest sellers, and awards, stage talks, keynotes, workshops, radio shows, just everything spread out in a whole conference area of a hotel. Now, I couldn't ever in, my wildest dreams put on an event like that. I'm not a multi-billion-dollar company. I'm one guy. Even with a lot of help from a lot of my friends here and stuff, it would be difficult to put on anything remotely close to that. But thank you, Layla. Appreciate that. Good to know 876 Pepperman. They're small but intimate. Yes. So what I was thinking was that we could do an event, maybe like 2 days, maybe like a Friday, Saturday, right? Like a Friday afternoon, like everyone can arrive Thursday, wake up Friday, sign in at like 8, 9 a.m. and do some talks, in like one room or 2 rooms at a hotel, a resort center, rent those 2 conference rooms, something like that. And then, have it end at like 5 p.m. on Friday. Everyone can go get food, go dinner, change, go to the pool, go out on the town, do whatever they want to do and hang out together, do it on their own time. Between 9 and 5, we could do like the work type thing. And then Saturday, wake up again, do it again. And then everyone have Saturday night and Sunday to do whatever they want, leave, hang out, whatever it is. You just need a hotel for 2 nights, maybe 3. And so the thought was that, I'm in Florida. And so logistically, it makes sense for me to do it in Florida, not because I'm here and it wouldn't cost me a plane ticket and a hotel, which is nothing. Because in order to set up an event like this, you really need to be in that city to meet with the hotel and meet with the logistics, things like that. And what I want and what I thought about doing is renting a hotel near Disney or downtown Orlando, downtown Disney, or Disney Springs, Orlando area, even Gaylord Palms, Kissimmee, within that 10-mile radius. And just whoever wants to come. And here's the thing. I know some people have done, everywhere that does conferences charges X amount for you to come out. And some people try to do it to make a profit, which I think is dumb. I don't want to charge people for food or alcohol or any of that stuff. Like if you want to buy your own food and dinner, we'll have dinner breaks, food breaks, go to the resorts, restaurants. You take care of your own food and alcohol and your own, travel and hotel or whatever. You will get travel or hotel discounts through buying blocks of hotels. Cause if you can guarantee them like, hey, we're going to get 50 blocks, then we'll get a discount. But what I was thinking was, instead of trying to profit or whatever, there are some costs involved with renting out a conference hall for a hotel. There's the rental and the setup, and you usually have to pay them for like their third-party contractors to do like tables and decorations or this and that. I don't know. I will start soft pressing the issue of trying to find out what it would cost, what it would involve to set this up, and doing something in Orlando. Now, I know a lot of people on the West Coast, Midwest may not be able to make it, and I apologize, but logistically, I don't think that it would make sense for me to try to go out West and do something, or even in the Midwest. It wouldn't be easy. So long story short, I'm gonna float the idea and try to see if we can't plan something for later in this year. I can't promise it, but we'll see. And it wouldn't be in the next couple months. It would be the end of summer or fall. End of summer to fall. And I would prefer to do it early fall, and here's why. I wouldn't want to do it in July or August because that is peak hurricane season. The storms are bad here, even though Orlando should be okay. And it's also hot as crap in July. August, end of August, beginning of September might be okay. I know the one downside to that is people's kids go back to school. So that's something, they couldn't bring the kids. I think Orlando's a great place because they could bring the kids on a trip. I have to look. Low key informal. Yeah. Dave Rice. I've worked in conference committees for several years. Yeah. So it's something, I'd like to get in touch with some people and maybe float that idea. So we'll see. Early fall for the weather is exactly right, Adam. It's something I would love to do since there's no eBay open. Definitely would love to do it. Okay. With that said, is there any questions about there not being eBay open or about the eBay upfronts? Everyone know where to find the schedule. Everyone knows it's $20, I think, to sign up for all of them. Also, everyone knows February 27th. I'll be at the Tampa one, so come hang out. I'd love to have a drink with you. Alexis, yeah, Armature Works is not that big. Just FYI, if you are planning to go to Tampa, and I would expect that this is across the country, they have booked venues that are not very large. Alexis just said the Armature Works location here in Tampa. It's a big open air market for walking and outside and inside. But if they're going to cordon off one area, I imagine the center court, it's probably in the neighborhood of 100 to 150 people. I personally know, since I announced that I would be there earlier and put out the video and everyone saw the calendar on eBay, at least 30 or 40 people have told me they're going to go to the Tampa one or signed up already. So that is something to think about. That is, thank you, Wayne. I appreciate it. Maker's Mark. Yeah, I love this. Maker's Mark glass is on point. It's not Maker's in it, though. It's rum and Coke. But yeah, so get on the Armature Works, or if you're in another city in Denver or Seattle or Austin, Toronto, I think there's one. There's all these cities. Get on their list and register before it sells out. And so that's, I think it's $20 to register and you get it back. As far as registering, like if I did something, again, I would want everyone to pay for their own stuff. The only thing that I would think would be like a registration fee would just be to help cover the cost of renting and setup. Like not interested in profiting like some other folks may have done. All I want is, I just don't want to spend any money out of my own pocket to pay for a rental or a setup or whatever. You are responsible for your own travel, your own hotel, and your own food and alcohol and all that. Everyone just takes care. If you want to go out on town to a $200 steak dinner, knock yourself out. If you want to get some food from the food court, hey, do that. If we have a meetup or an event, great. We'll have hour breaks, 2 hours, obviously more details as it comes. If we can get a discount for everyone getting food at the same place, fantastic. Just enough to just cover what it costs to put it on, and the rest is up to everyone. So 134 people watching. Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, thank you, Bolo Buddies. In fact, we're going to have Little Miss Bolo Buddies on the channel here in a couple of weeks or a month or so. I'm also going to bring Adam. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to bring Adam back on the channel. And I'm going to bring in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tonight, we have an amazing guest who's new to YouTube, but he's got an amazing eBay store that you guys are not going to want to miss. 2 weeks from tonight, not next week, but the week after, he will be here on my YouTube channel. He is in Florida, a couple hours north of me, and he sells some amazing stuff that he's willing to share and show you. Yeah, so make sure you don't miss out on that. At least 20 people from Miami are going to Tampa. Not surprised. I know about 20 people in this general area who are all going to go. So that's 40 or 50, and this place is definitely 100, 150. So go sign up. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Okay. Hell, for $200, I'd grill steaks. Shailene, we'll buy the steaks. You do the grilling, and we'll all save some money. Trade Federation, the link. Adam, are you able to grab the link for everyone to eBay's calendar? I don't have it in front of me. It's on the eBay upfront link. Somebody just asked for it. Where was it? Trade Federation. Yeah, if somebody can grab that link, please post that link to the reseller eBay upfront calendar where you can register. It's I can probably pull it up here in a second if Adam can't grab it. Adam's like Johnny on the spot with the links. Sean Sumter, I'm in Tampa. I'll be there the 27th. Awesome. Can't wait to meet you, Sean. Make sure you come say hello. To everyone watching this video now or watching later, I did have a complaint from someone last year at eBay Open that they tried to talk to me and they didn't get a chance and they walked away because I was talking to other people. Please, like, be considerate to other people that, you know, this not just for me, for anyone. If anyone is talking to anyone else, be considerate, but do not be scared or hesitate to go up to anyone and talk to them and shake their hand and say hello. It's networking. That's why we're there. Obviously, I'm going to talk to as many people as I can, and, you know, I'll try to take time with every person. Sometimes it's hard because there's a lot of people, but don't be intimidated by anyone. Look, I'm just a human, a person. They are, everyone is, and everyone's there for a reason. We're all there to talk and meet each other and hang out. No one's any better than anyone else. You know, we all put our pants on, most of us, the same way. So that is just essentially what you have to do when you're networking. So just go into this knowing that you're going to walk up, you know, obviously be considerate, say, excuse me, say, hey, I'd love to talk to you. When you have a minute, can you come over, whatever. But network, please talk to everyone, have fun, meet people, because you don't have eBay Open this year. So yeah, did he just put that link up? Adam's slacking over there. Maybe we won't have Adam on the channel. He's being slacker. Let me see if I can grab the link for you guys. Give me just about a half a second. It's right on eBay's page. You can click it's under help, and then you just scroll down to the bottom and click community, and it should pop up right now. It's at the top, I believe. Give me just a second. I'm sure Adam already grabbed it. I'm sure I'm like 10 pages behind on Adam, but okay, I have the page, and then just scroll down and it says latest updates. eBay goes on the road in 2020. And then when you do that, just scroll down to like the first or second paragraph, and then just click their little link there. And I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the link right here. Oh, Adam posted it. There it is. We were headed Thursday, March 28th, the Bath Club in Miami, Dallas, Texas, Los Angeles, New York. Is that all places? Yeah, there's the link. I just put it straight in there. So it looks like they are going to Tampa, Detroit, Austin, Toronto, Weehawken, New Jersey on May 14th, Seattle, Denver, San Jose, Chicago, Phoenix, and that might be it for the upfronts. There's community events. There's a ton of community events like all throughout the year. The last one is November 12th. eBay Upfront in Phoenix, and the October 29th one is in Chicago, September 3rd in San Jose, August 20th in Denver, July 30th in Seattle, May in Weehawken, New Jersey, May in Toronto, April in Austin, March in Detroit, and of course, February here in Tampa. So that is the schedule. Okay. All right. Any other questions about that? Any other questions about events, eBay? Any of those? If you guys do go to these events, please take some pictures, take some video, take some whatever you know, content for social media, not only to help yourself out, but also if you provide it to me, can you give me the clips, give me the video? We can do Dropbox if we need, cloud, whatever, and I will put you out on social media, and I will display your photos and video and whatever content you want me to put out on my Instagram. I'll share it in the Facebook group. I'll share it, you know, possibly here on YouTube. So, hey, Mother's Deals. And make sure that you just get content, focus on networking, but get content as well. You can take a basic camera. If you guys want a really good recommendation for you YouTubers, by the way, I just picked up, this is from DJI, who make the drones. I just picked up an awesome little tool for a mobile phone. It's called a DJI Osmo, OSMO Mobile 3. And so it's just this little gimbal. It is a little pricey, but for what it does, it's well worth it. So it's 110 or 120. If you buy the upgraded one, it's like 130, which is what I got. It comes with a little bit of extra stuff. But long story short, what you can do is you just turn this on and it goes like that. And you could turn your camera like that, right? And then you can guide it and it makes it ultra stable. No matter what you do, it stays in place. And then you can click the button 3 times and it flips it from selfie mode to the other mode. You can click on somebody's face and just track their face. So it is a little pricey, but for YouTubers, for mobile, you can, go like this. And they've got their own app. So you just turn the app on. And once you turn the app on and it connects, it's here. I'll turn it around. See you guys? You can see it. See me? And then you can go into regular mode, into selfie mode. And then you can go into regular landscape or portrait mode. See that? Turn it around. Can track. And then you could click it twice and it goes right back to center. And you're back in business. And that's it. Boom. There you go. So just a little toy in case you are interested in buying one. It's a DJI Osmo Mobile 3. They do sell other products, but $130 for the one that I have right there. So well worth the investment for anybody that plans on doing some mobile YouTube videos. Be great for eBay up front. Okay. So let's take any more questions, and I will let you guys get back to the real world in about 10 minutes. We'll do about 10, 15 more minutes. Let's see the questions that we have. Anything to do about eBay Open, eBay upfronts, about possible meetup, if you have suggestions. If you're a party planner or conference planner, I might want to talk to you. Also about unique items. Go back and check my hard good videos. Always look for hard goods, electronics. They sell much faster. Unique items. Stop stocking your store with a bunch of generic items. If you have them, get rid of them. Here's the reason why. When you have 500 items and 400 keep relisting, it drags the entire store's click-through and sell-through rate down, and it'll make other stuff sell that should be selling even slower. You have to have stuff. You can't have stuff selling. If you have 500 items and you're selling one a day and you're selling 30, right? You're selling 30 items a month. In 6 months, you sell 180 items. But if you could get rid of most of those items and sell desirable items to where you get to 3 items selling a day instead of 1, right? So you're going to sell 90 items in a month. You're going to sell 180 items in 2 months. You're going to sell in 2 months what you normally would have sold in 6 months. You're going to cut 4 months off the sell time, right? So for every 2 months of sales you're going to get when you increase that sell-through rate up to 3 rather than 1 a day, you're going to outsell what you would have sold in 6 months. So in 6 months, you sell 1 a day for 180 items. That's 360 items a month or over a year, right? If you just sell 1 per day, 365 items. Let's say they're $25 items. Let's say you do okay. That means you're going to sell $9,100. But if you can up your sell-through rate to just 3 a day without changing your average sell price, nothing, and you're still doing $25 an item, look at the difference in sales just by having more desirable items that sell at a faster rate and without any extra inventory, not taking your listings from 500 to 1,500 to triple your sales, having 500 items that actually sell. Then you don't have to kill yourself listing, and you get to sell 3 times the amount. Even if you could just sell 2 or 2.5 times the amount without any additional work, you just have to sell better items. And better items on eBay means 3 things. It means electronics and tech, because that's what everyone wants. It means unique clothing and shoes items, unique items that people want, will look for, and it means plus size, bigger clothing. The girls that sell plus size almost, or the guys, either one, do better than most. That's it. Megan, in your past life, you did some bartending. I have done some bartending in my life, not as a real job, but to help someone out. Signed up for Upfront Michigan. Very nice, Dave. Very nice. That's how Megan met her husband, as a bartender. I heard that as well. And if you need help, look, guys, if you need help with what to sell that's better and higher dollar, higher quality items, the list is below, and I discounted just the Bolo list really cheap. You can also get them as part of the entire package for 2020. It's just $20.20 for another 2 days, today, tomorrow, through the 1st. So make sure you get that, because I'm going to be resetting a whole bunch of the prices. So whatever they're discounted to now, they're still going to be available to purchase, but I'm just going to have to change the prices. So, buy better stuff. If you need help, please let me for $20, I'm going to show you how to take those sales and get them a much better sell-through rate. Even if you could go from selling 30 items a month to selling 45 items a month, just a 50% increase, right? So you sell 1 item a day normally right now. Let's just say that's you. You go to selling 45, you're selling 1.5 items. So you're going to sell an extra 15 items a month, and you're going to sell that 12 months a year. That's an extra 180. Let's say you only sell $20 average sale prices, right? That's an extra $3,600 in sales. And if you operate at 50%, you're going to make an extra $1,800 in profit. What could $1,800 do for people? $150 a month, that probably pays most people's electric bill or their water bills, their internet bills, their cable bills. There are a lot of bills that you could pay on just one minor little tweak to sell an extra half an item a day, right? So, yeah, sent you email, no response. Susan sent me an email with no response. Please send it again, rockstarflipper@gmail.com, because I know I have about 5 or 6 emails right now, and that was all I had left. So please send it to rockstarflipper@gmail.com, and I will check for it immediately tonight. I appreciate that. Hey, first time tuning in, Jen Lee. Well, thank you. Welcome in. If you missed anything, please replay the video. Mary McQuain, I appreciate that. If I have to get some help, I will be sure to reach out to folks. And yeah, also a part of that package in my private group, we have an accountability sheet. I think everybody's seen the accountability sheet. I want to go ahead and just share it one time before we head out of here. Let me screen share my accountability sheet, and you guys will be able to kind of see what we do here. So this accountability sheet that you're looking at, let me make it full screen. This is like basically what we do. So you can see my name, and you can see a list of goals that I have for this week. And you can see that it started last night and how many of each of those things I got done. And so I'll fill in how many of each item I got done. I haven't filled in today yet, a little bit. And then at the end of the week, it totals it up. And then I have a goal, and it tells me how many I came short or how many I went over and what percentage of my goal that I reached. Now, we start on Wednesdays. So we just started. There's only 1 day in there. So obviously all of mine are still negative because I have to work towards it. But we have everyone on this accountability sheet. As I scroll down, you guys can see all the different goals that people are filling in, right? And then if you go back, we can look at our other goals and see what kind of goals we hit, what kind of goals we didn't hit, what kind of goals we are still reaching to. And so this is what we do for accountability. And it really helps everyone to keep on track with their goals, to meet those goals. It's a really great thing to be a part of. So it's awesome. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Yeah. Higher priced items for sure. Moving my office out of the house into a real warehouse barn in the Texas term. Phil bringing into the Texas barn there. I love it. Love the accountability sheet, but I'm not at 100%. We're all working on it, Giselle. We're all working on it. So are the bigger sizes for all clothing or certain types? For most, Brian, most plus size and bigger items sell better. Most do, and it's important that you really look for bigger stuff. Bigger pants, plus size pants do well. Plus size shirts, men's 3X, 4X. I'll give you another example. I bought like 10 chef's coats a couple years ago out of the bins, the Goodwill bins, 10 or 12 of them. And they ended up being $1 a piece at cost, or $1.25 or whatever. And I had like 2 small ones, a large one, and the rest were like 4X and 5X. The 4X and 5X were all gone in the first couple of weeks, and they all sold for like $30, $35. The smalls and large, I ended up having for months and months. And I think I ended up discounting them all the way down to like 15 and 20 before they sold. So just something to think about. Okay. Thank you, Nicole Grimes. I appreciate that. I'll be in touch with you. Hey, Courtney. Yeah, Courtney's here. We're going to have her on the channel very, very soon. So any last minute questions? I know you guys love the live shows, love watching, but I know a lot of people like to watch shorter videos. So I don't want them to have to, see this video and see that it's an hour. I love that they see that it's 30 or 35 minutes for a live show, and then kind of just short and sweet to the point. We covered everything that we needed to cover. Oh, hey, Stars here, Flipping Hippos. Chef coats do well. Oh, and hi, I'm late. You're so late. We're going to be getting off here. So I'll be bringing a lot of you on. If you have YouTube channels, YouTube videos, and you may want to have a chance at being on the YouTube channel, the live show one week, excuse me. Let me know in the coming weeks, your channel links, and I'll take a look, build some content, get some good videos, and we'll see what's going on. Otherwise, please go sign up for eBay Upfront. Come see me in Tampa if you can make it, or at the other events. take video, take photo, take content, get it to me so I can post you and shout you out from all over the country, wherever you are, since I can't make it to all of those. And then upcoming in a few weeks, make sure you're here 2 weeks from today. Awesome, amazing YouTube and eBay seller is going to be here with some super unique items and super amazing eBay store with 900 items in it that sells 7,000 plus to 8,000 a month in sales currently. And he's not even full-time. Part-time eBay seller selling 7,000 to 8,000 a month with 900 items here in Florida, buys from garage sales, estate sales, and other local places only, does not go in thrift stores, if not rarely. So make sure you're here 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, he only buys from estate sales, yard sales, and other local marketplaces, Facebook, Craigslist, etc. He's doing 7,000 to 8,000 a month, and he's only part-time. He's not even gone full-time yet. So have a wonderful night. I appreciate all of you. I can't wait to meet a lot of you in Tampa and hopefully another event meetup. If we can get something planned for Orlando, we'll work on it. And in the meantime, happy sales to all of you. Make some money, and I can't wait to hear from everybody in the comment section below on your ideas for that meetup. I'll talk to you guys next week, and I'll see you tomorrow with a video. Good night, and thank you as always for joining. Hit that like button before you leave, and if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. About to hit 100,000, and I'll do a giveaway. Good night, everyone.